You're watching Tennessee Titans today. I am Tom Downey, and we're talking trade on this video as Bleacher Report has gone through and listed one trade each NFL team should make. Theirs for Tennessee? Well, it involved the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's a bit of an interesting potential move here. The Chiefs get linebacker Rashaan Evans from Tennessee, while the Titans get a 2022 Day 3 draft pick and either Rashad Fenton, the cornerback, or offensive tackle Mike Remmers. I've got thoughts on this trade and why I don't think it makes enough sense, but I want to hear from you guys before I even give my thoughts on it. What do you think? Would you do that trade, regardless of who you get, whether it's Remmers or Fenton? Is there one of those outcomes that you would do? Get your votes in. Why for yes or and for no? Now, on that trade, I am intrigued by a couple different things here. A, the fit for the Tennessee Titans, but also the trading away of Rashaan Evans, who is still in line to start at linebacker this year for Tennessee. I question his fit on Kansas City because I think they're fine at inside linebacker. I think it's Willie Gay potential, breakout year for KC. I still think Evans is going to start for this team at linebacker. Now, I like David Long. I like Monty Rice. I understand those guys are on the roster, and maybe next year they end up being the guy for you at inside linebacker if you allow Rashaan Evans to leave in free agency. But I think there is at least some intrigue that in terms of what comes back for Tennessee. So I think KC ends up saying no. I wanted to explore it more in depth from the Titans side. Getting Rashad Fenton's an intriguing idea. I like him. He's been a nice surprise for KC, a team that has done a good job of developing less invested corners relative to, say, a first-round pick or a second-round pick or a third-round pick, which is what Tennessee has on the roster. First-round pick in Caleb Farley, second-round pick in Christian Fulton, a third-round pick in Elijah Molden, who I love, by the way, and another guy in Janoris Jenkins. So I like Fenton. I don't see the need, though, with him in Tennessee. You can get by with Jenkins, Fulton, Molden, Farley, and hell, maybe Chris Jackson as well as CB5 if Brady Breeze ends up playing more safety than corner. That's fine for Tennessee, provided those young guys come along, which I think is a pretty decent bet right now. The intriguing name here is Mike Remmers, who has played plenty of offensive tackle in his time in the NFL and could provide a stopgap option at tackle. The question for me is that what Tennessee needs right now? Dylan Radunz will be getting work at both guard and tackle. I'm not sure he really plays that much tackle immediately for Tennessee, but they've got Kendall Lamb, Tyson Brelo, hell, even David Quisenberry have all gotten reps at right tackle. So they've got potentially 4 guys already on the roster who could fill that role. So I get the intrigue of trying to maybe move on from Rashaan Evans to get some value back. I'm open to that idea. I just don't think this Chiefs trade package makes quite enough sense, frankly, for either side involved.